Back and better than ever. Welcome to week number 2 of the Partners Promoting Darts CSC Challenger Series. I'm William Stewart of USA Darts Productions, joined as always by Sean Green of To The Point Streaming. Sean with with the Wedding Crashers. What's going
What's
on,
up?
man?
What's up? What's up, J-Bone? How's it going, man?
It's going. It's going, man. Ready for some good darts here.
Oh,
That is
man,
for
this is gonna be a
sure.
great night. Great night for sure, man. I'm excited. Monday evenings have become my new Christmas day. I'm telling you.
Something to look forward to. Something to forward to for sure. So we won't wait. We'll get right into it. How about we'll take a look at this bracket as we had some action from this weekend with one of these
Absolutely.
guys in play, and that's going to be Kenny Doyle. How about you wanted to mention a big win for him this weekend?
Yeah, man. He took place in the first flight, obviously, in all three events this weekend. Got a first place in singles on Friday, and then Sunday got first place in trips. And I would hate to mention the fact that the only reason he lost on Saturday in doubles is probably because of Nick's dad, Dominic Teixeira. Obviously, that's got to be the reason why, right?
Jeez, I can't believe you called him out on here. But I mean, maybe. I mean, Kenny, he's going to be a fierce competitor in this bracket, I think.
Oh
And
man,
I mean, this weekend he kind of proved it too. So he came past on Willie Walker in that first match we saw here last week, taking on Travis Wilkerson this week. So that should be a great match coming our way. And then we look forward up. It's going to be Johnny Lackey and his opponent, Brian Dennis, and I think that's Rick. I'm not even gonna say his last name
You
because
gotta
last
try
time
it.
I added a couple a couple digits on the last thing, I believe.
Well,
But
if you were here
anyway,
last Wednesday, guys, you would know how great he is at pronouncing last names
oh,
sometimes.
terrible, terrible. It's gonna be a fun one tonight too. It should be fun. But all right, we got Jeremiah Berger, Nathan Reiter. It's gonna be Mike Maloney and Kevin Schmitz. I saw that he was live on his Facebook. That should be a fun one in the background to keep an eye on. Maybe keep an eye on that one on mine. Wes
There you go.
White, Scott Rick, Dennis Sandin, and Mark Rowe. And then how about our match tonight? Kyle Liddeke, or I did it. Kyle Lydicky
Lidicky.
and Jake Schreiber. I knew it was going to happen. I told you I was going to do it, but yeah, it's this should be a good match tonight. We did not mention the loser side of things, but yeah, that's going to be in the background awaiting. I think a couple opponents here, so should be an interesting one here tonight. This is going to be Jake Schreiber taking on Kyle Liddeke.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a good one. The winner of this plays either Mark Rowe, who's playing out of All Seasons in Washington, or Dennis Sandin, who's playing out of Jack's Place in Missouri, which is where I assumed you were from for the last week, until you finally changed that on me there. Do you know anything about either of those two guys?
Yeah, so we'll kick it on over here for the two guys tonight. I don't know
Yeah,
much about Dennis and Mark. Well, Mark Rowe I do know a little bit about, but we'll wait for him for next time. Kyle
absolutely.
Liddeke and Jake Schreiber. So both of these guys that were at the Shark Tank event in Kansas City. So I kind of both saw them there. Kyle had a good event in the cricket. He actually finished top four, losing out to Chris Lim. Chris Lim went on to play Leonard Gates, and that was just a barn burner, 6.5 on both sides. I mean, what can you do there? And then Jake, good shot himself. Fortunately, finished in the top 32 in that event, losing out to Gary Brooks in that cricket at Sharks, but he's a quality shot as well. And you can see the averages there, 5.021 for Kyle and a 4.4 for Jake. So a little bit leaning towards Kyle's side of things, but should be a
Yeah.
good match.
So, question for you: do you think that those averages are really transparent on how these guys are going to throw tonight, or do you think Jake is a little bit closer to Kyle than those averages look?
I definitely think Jake, if he tastes blood in the water, he's going to be just like a shark and just go after it. So if he gets some opportunities, finds himself maybe down by a leg or even up by a couple legs, I think he's going to strike and he's going to be one to mess with. We kind of had some predictions going on. I'll do the early predictions. I think it's going to be a tough match. I think Kyle's going to come out just ahead, maybe a couple legs ahead, 9-7 for the win. So we'll see here. It should be an interesting one. I know Jake is, like I said, quality shot, but
Yeah, absolutely. Well, hey, let's. Jake was unable to do the interview for this stream, but Kyle has a great interview, so we're gonna head on over to that bad boy. So here's Kyle Lidicky.
Okay, sounds good. Kyle, my name is Kyle Liddeke. I play for Automatic Vendors in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, and the location I play out of is at the nickel spot.
There we go. Fantastic. And how long have you been playing darts for, Kyle?
Started when I was 7, so I've been playing for 27 years. Started playing steel tip, and then now I play both. But yeah, 27 years.
Fantastic. And then you've been in PPD for a few years now. I remember you've won your fair share of big prize pools in PPD. So how long have you been playing?
With PPD, I think I'm not sure how long they've been up and running, but the first year was the only year I missed. I joined right after that. So
Fantastic. Well, yeah, because I've had the chance to actually play you out in Kansas City. You and Wes White kicked my ass very handily at that. So I've had a chance to play against you before. Your darts are definitely very intimidating. Let's talk about your first week match. How'd it go against Chrissy Grimmel?
went good. Ended up edging it out 9-5, but it was really back and forth. For throughout the first probably 5-6 legs, she was absolutely crushing the 20s, and whenever she had control of those, it kind of got hard to break that. But finally got into a little bit of a rhythm, putting together more 7 and 9 marks back to back, and was able to come out with a victory on it.
Perfect. And then going into this week's match, you're playing Jake Schreiber. You guys are going into that second round here of $4,000 first place prize tournament. What's your mindset going in, knowing that you made it through that first round?
Every week is I know there's gonna be a great opponent waiting to play. Every single game, every single round counts. So not taking anyone lightly, and obviously trying to start the game off, win the cork, get that first leg. But after that, just try to be consistent as possible and play my game and my strategy.
There we go. Perfect. And then, well, with that prize pool, $4,000, that first place, what would you do if you won that?
I don't know. A lot of things come to mind. I really wanted to get like an above ground swimming pool for my kids in my backyard. So that might be it. That would be, put some of it towards that.
There you go. That's awesome.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, so we know about your mindset going into the match. We know how you did last week, and I've seen you be very successful in what you do. You're definitely one of the favorites of the tournament. I know. Is there anybody you're looking out for in the bracket in particular?
I mean, a lot of strong players in there. I think if myself and then Brian Dennis, Kenny Doyle. I know Kenny's shooting a lot and shooting very well right now. And then Dennis Sandin's shooting very well. Wes White. Just kind of depends. I mean, anyone's capable, especially when they're in the comfortability of their own bar. That kind of changes things a little bit. It's not that face to face. So
Exactly.
there is a little bit of that plays into that. But like I said, just I'm treating everyone like it's a championship match and just try to win every single leg.
Fantastic. And then anything for your friends, family, fans, anybody that's watching here that you want to say to them?
Thanks for your support. I know I get some texts and some messages back and forth with people congratulating me on wins. So hopefully I can perform well. I've been shooting well lately, been practicing a lot at home, playing online, and getting a few tournaments here and there in. So hopefully I can come out with a victory.
Well, Kyle, I wish you the best of luck tomorrow. I hope only the best, and shoot well, my friend.
All right, will do. Thank you. My name's Kyle Liddeke, and you're watching the CSC Challenger Series.
All righty, here we are back to our screen here as Jake's kind of taking his final warm-ups here. This is the image from Jake Schreiber's point of view, as it's going to be Gyves in Hudson, Wisconsin. So this is kind of the area we're at here. He plays for the American Amusement Arcade.
Absolutely. He throws some good darts. That's about the best we got out of the darts that he throws. So if anyone in the chat knows what type of darts Jake throws, please let us know. He is sponsored by Flight Faction, which he does own and operate, which is pretty cool. He makes some really cool jerseys, and his graphic design stuff, I checked that out today on his website, jakeschreiber.com, and it looked pretty cool.
Yeah, he does a really good job with the jerseys. But yeah, I believe he throws some Flight Faction darts. I believe he's got his own set there. I'm not sure what gram. Maybe somebody can tell us in the chat, 18, 20 gram, what he's throwing tonight. But he's got a good one here in Kyle Liddeke. And Kyle, or
That's all right.
Lydicky.
Kyle Lydicky is throwing some 18
I tell you
grand.
what, we're burning tonight.
Hey, so it is all cricket. It is a race to 9. This is the piddle, the way that they do this format. So it is a count up, 3-dart count up. Last week we saw this a 180 to start off by Willie Walker. I don't think we're gonna get much better than that. 85 is a pretty decent start there. It is split bowl for this, so that's why they're not shooting at the bowls. But yeah, so Kyle Lydicky, 18 gram Dynasty Lids 2 Platinum Line barrels. Looks like he's going to get the 19 there to take the diddle. So Kyle will start it off here. Race to 9, all cricket. There is a break after game 7. This is Division 1 of the CSC Challenger Series. There is a $4,000 first place prize on the line here. Week 2, man, I'm excited for some great darts again.
Yeah, it's going to be a good one here, I believe. Kyle, something to mention there in that little 501 3-dart off. Playing a smart dart going down to the 19s just to kind of guarantee he hopefully starts there. So kind of like that play to guarantee. And look what he's going to do with it. Good opener. Great
that'll
opener.
work. That'll work. A 9 mark to start it off. 3 in the bed there for Kyle Lydicky. And we've started off 2 matches in 2 weeks with 180s or 9 marks on the 20s,
Look at
and
this.
back-to-back
Ooh,
starts there, and then comes back with a 6 mark there from Jake Schreiber.
good stuff. You may kind of recognize the background there for Kyle,
Ooh.
maybe not. But he's playing out of the same spot as Scott Hanish did Wednesday night. So
Well, Kyle's throwing a 9 after 2 rounds.
what can you do? I mean, what can you do? And look at that, just 20, 18, 19. Close them all.
Wow.
Big
Wow,
stuff.
wow. That's a good start. If I've ever seen a good start before, this is a pretty decent one. What do you think?
I would say so. You can't start off any better. Big 9 here. Now let's just see if he can. I mean, of course he's not going to hold this kind of pace, but he
What a
can
terrible
definitely
first start.
start. It's bad when you feel like that, and yet it's not bad at all. Bill has the 7, closes it out.
Man, this is crazy to start off this match, guys. Like, share, subscribe to this stream. Get this thing going. We're going to see more fireworks like this all night long. We're going to be Katy Perry all up in here.
Good little reference there. I like it. I like it.
Hey, I appreciate you. So yeah, Nickel Spot, Sioux Falls, South Dakota. They've got some darters up there, man.
Yeah, let me tell you what. Up in that South Dakota area, they definitely do. Lots of good players. I think the Milkman may be from that area too. I think Milk's from around the corner. I know that Will Briere was around the corner as well. So
Yeah.
yeah, that whole area is just littered with great shots. I think Wes White as well, who I believe is in this bracket as well. So yeah, I mean there's some quality players in that South Dakota area, as well as in the Wisconsin area where Jake's from. Good
Yeah, it just
shots in
seems like
there.
it seems like a lot of iron sharpening iron here. A lot of players from the Orlando, Florida area as well, where Kenny Doyle's from last week. Yeah, I mean, and they're just throwing great darts here. It looks like Jake went up to the 20s just to see what he can do here. Does close out the bowls, but Kyle has 3 darts here, 5.4 average to start off this match. After going 9 mark, 9 mark. Only thing better would have been a 10 mark, and that's impossible. So
Yeah, I think he's gonna go ahead and round it up here. Just a solid third.
uh-oh.
No, doesn't get it.
Don't call it a comeback. It's a little
Could
too early
certainly
for that,
happen.
but you never know.
Yeah, you never know. Just takes a double here. There's one.
He's got to close, yep. And now if Kyle does not get the bull and the point lead, Jake will have winning darts in his hand, which would be crazy. Oh, that's a
That
good
is
second
big
dart.
triple. I figured that was going to come with
There
that
it
second
is.
dart. Yeah, big stuff. Good start for Kyle.
Yep, that was a little closer than we imagined here after those 9 mark starts, and that should do you think that gives Jake a little bit of not momentum, that's not the right word. He just lost that first leg, right? But do you think it gives him a little bit of, hey, I can do this too?
I think he definitely likes his outcome more than if he would have got skunkered on that first one, because it could have certainly happened. And to start off like this, a 9 mark,
My
and
goodness.
he's perfectly capable of doing this. And that's why I said I hated giving the little 9-7 advantage to Kyle, but Jake certainly wanted to turn that around and win the opposite way, because Jake gets it going. He's going to be one to reckon with.
Yeah, look at these guys starting off here. 5 mark for Kyle, but Jake starts off 9 mark on the 20s after Kyle did it in the previous leg, guys. We got some darts flying tonight. That is for sure. That is for sure.
Let's hear where you're tuning in the chat. Let us know where you're at. Maybe you're in Wisconsin supporting Jake. Maybe you're in South Dakota supporting Kyle. Let us know.
There
Love
you
to hear
go.
from you.
I know I have some of my indie people tuning in with us like every week. I appreciate the support, guys, and also I appreciate the support for these great players. That's for sure. As Kyle comes back with a 7 mark there, 6.5 and a 6.0. There's my indie people, Eric Ramsey. Look at that, Jake Schreiber with another great round there. My goodness.
6-0 apiece here.
Some Minnesota, some Sioux Falls people here on here. Thank you guys so much for tuning in with us. We truly appreciate it. All
See what
right, so here we
Drake does here. Yeah, going for the 19s.
Oh, flighted that second one. Stay there. Oh, uh-oh.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
that is certainly one to forget about.
Yep, that is that is where I walk back from the line and like pretend to open up a door as I go through there. As he has opened up the door here for Kyle Liddeke, and he is looking like he's gonna pounce on that. Ooh. I'm gonna say he wired it into the single one. Brad Oxidine tuning in with us from Southern Illinois. Appreciate it, bud. Uh, Manitoba, Canada.
Fun fact about Brad. Brad hit a 9-darter on the old steel tip board not too long ago. I think it was last year.
Yes, he did. I kind of remember that for sure.
Good
Well
player.
done,
Good
man.
player. Yeah. Lots of Wisconsins, Wyoming, Minnesota. Good to see you. Manitoba, Canada.
Yeah, there you go. David Plessis. We probably shouldn't be pronouncing these last names.
We probably can't get any worse than what I do. So
But when you do it, it's funny. That is the Michael Walters from Kansas. Do you know that Michael Walters?
yes, I certainly do. I certainly
So,
do know Mr. Walters.
fun fact: my brother-in-law is named Michael Walters as well. So, and he throws darts. So that was a fun friend request that I gave to the other Michael Walters, I think by accident. But he's been a fun follow, that's for sure.
That is good. That's good stuff. Going to the trip 18 route, hits it
Oh,
up to the
man.
trip 20. Big darts.
He went double 18. You see that double 18 there?
Yeah, good
It's
stuff. 8. How about that? Just 8 mark there. That's a kind of a one you don't see very often.
No, for sure. You might get one of those a night, even in this type of leg. They're throwing 4.71s. Both of them are right there. Man, Jake is pounding these 20s, and there's the close on the 17s, and almost gets the 9 mark again. These guys are throwing fire right now.
Yeah, this is going to be good. And I mean, to be honest, I don't know if it can get better than what we've seen, but it definitely can. And these guys are going to prove it here.
Yeah,
I'm
I
looking
mean,
for a close match. I'm really looking at a close match the whole way here. Like I said,
it,
9-7 either way. Maybe, hopefully, we go the distance.
yeah, it looks like this is gonna be a little bit of a heavyweight battle where they're just gonna battle back and forth, hitting each other with some haymakers left and right. You gotta love it.
You see Jake using that double 16. So using the double bed here.
All right, so Kyle's he's got to point a lot on the 15s, and he's already probably disappointed with this round. Oh, just 3 there, so Jake has free range to actually win this leg right here if he wants to. See that? I pronounced David's last name correctly.
I did see that. I did see that. Congrats to you, because I would have butchered it.
Thank you. Thank you. That's what I'm here for. That's the only reason I'm here, just to pronounce last names. William Baumgardner from Bedford, Pennsylvania, too.
Now you're just showing off. One trip
man.
20 route. All righty, Jake. Just need a single bull here.
First one's a little outside, but he'll probably get it right here. There it is. Good darts there from Jake Schreiber as he takes it's now 1-1. Almost said 2-1 lead for some reason. Jess.
Happens, and you may actually see that on the screen here and may get confused. That's the reason for that happening is that 501 game in the beginning actually counts on the game screen. It doesn't count towards our match score. So just keep that in mind.
There you go. And I'm sure that there are people that were a little bit confused by this. This is the first leg where we have not seen a 9 mark on the 20s to start it off. So that's good.
They are human.
Let's see if he goes down 19s first start. He does. Hits. Ideally, you want to start there. Oh, he might have blocked himself on that second dart. Oh, man. I think he did a little bit.
You see him shaking his head there, not happy with that third. I was hoping to sneak it into that triple. Kyle looking to take advantage, go right for it, close out those 19s.
And he did. He's just just little 3 marks here. I'd be extremely happy about this, but I know these guys are not. Gives Jake a little bit of a chance here to catch up quickly. There's the point lead. And a 7 mark there for Jake. Right back in this thing. Jess Holiday tuning in from the Indy area. He drives race cars in his free time when he's not playing darts.
We talking sprint cars? What are we talking here?
He does that. He does some like figure eights. He does those. Kind of builds the cars from scratch there.
Ah, nice. Handyman.
Oh yeah.
Jake trying to take the opportunity at these 20s. Back to the 18. Smart dart there in the last one, picking that triple.
Very well done there. Very well done. All right, so Kyle here. We've seen them both be deadly on the 20s when they've had them. And you can see it right here. Let's see if he shoots over the 18s. No, he stayed there. Smart dart. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I like it. I like the play. Stay there. Try to possibly hit another triple. Put you up by 100, 116. Not able to do that, but Jake's going to go for this. And the way he knows Jake can hit these 18s. And, well, maybe a double back, only producing 2 of them there. So still has a 40-point lead for Kyle.
Kyle switches down to the 17s first. Oh, 444 there, right there on the wire. And he moves back over to the 20s. That was an interesting move there to go 17s and skip the 18s. What do you think?
He's just more confident on the 17s and the 18s, maybe just wanting to open up that other house before he goes for the 18s. Because I was really surprised that Jake didn't come up with a little bit more, even there. I mean, I've seen him kind of pound the 18s before, so maybe Kyle's just a little bit more of a fan of those 17s.
Well, 444 again, kind of dropping that first dart a little low. Let's see what he does with the third dart. Yeah, he does go back to points. Smart dart. I'm appreciating the way this is battling here a little bit. They're both kind of struggling the same at the same time, if that makes sense, which is making this for an interesting match early on. A big 7 mark there for Jake and swings the momentum back his way. All right, so Kyle here, again, just deadly on those 20s when he wants to be. Gets the point lead. And he'll stay there and get another point there.
Yeah, smart move. When you're sitting just 22 ahead, Jake, once again, going to attack these 18s. Look like maybe just a small issue with the board there.
The second dart a miss on something? That's what it looked like it said. Yeah, these grind games are fun to watch. Brandon Neal tuning in with us. We got to see a great display of darts last Wednesday from Brandon.
Yeah, coming out with the win over Scott Hanish.
Yeah.
That was 9-4, 9-5?
I think it was 9-4.
Yeah.
Jake went a little high on that third one. He was not going for the double either because it only needed 1. All right, so Kyle closes out the 18s first, and then it's going to point the 20s. You got to love it. All right, so Jake here is going to look at the 16s now, I believe. He does get the first one in there. Oh, man, those are all right there.
It does get that last start in there, so 5 mark for Jake.
Looks like the screen is dropping a little bit every once in a while. And I know that's freaking out our
the production guy in the background.
Our fearless leader there.
Yep.
But the concern on his face was priceless there at first. It still is. He's got his eyebrows raised. You gotta love it. I'm just gonna describe to you guys how it's going for us because that's half the fun for us is watching him freak out every once in a while. Sometimes with his name pronunciation, but
yeah, we're not gonna mention that one. Will's just known for the name drops.
Gotta love it.
How about this? 4.1, 4.2. Like you said, neck and neck. Even
Yeah,
though there's just a subtle, drop in form, it's not very much, but
well, that 9 mark's gonna bring it back up to form.
exactly, it certainly will. 4.55 now for Kyle.
And that's the beautiful thing about both these guys is that they are more than capable of hammering in those 9 marks at the right time just to switch that momentum, you know?
Certainly.
All right, so Kyle steps up here. There's the close. Let's see if he goes for the win. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah,
One
he's
more,
going for
or
it.
2 more, I guess. There
And
it
he gets
is.
it. Big
Boom.
darts.
And boom goes dynamite. Kyle Liddeke takes a 2-1 lead.
Why not have some fun with it? There you go.
Oh, it wouldn't be me without that, right?
Oh, exactly. Exactly. That's what it's all about. We hope you're enjoying the stream at your home,
We
work,
lost
wherever you may be.
35 viewers just right there off of me saying boom goes the dynamite. Jake unfortunately starts
Sean
off
guy.
leaves the 20s open. Yeah, no wonder Jake didn't accept my friend request earlier today. He already knew. Kyle does take out the 20s and 5 marks them, so takes back the advantage there of the throw.
What do you think about that play?
I like it. I like the stealing the 20s there. I mean, that's what I would typically have done. What about you? Do you go 19s first and then go back up?
I'm more of a 19 guy. If someone gets 2 on me, I'll go down to the 19 and try to produce that 4, maybe possibly 5 or more mark. Put a little bit of pressure on them when they come back, hit a triple. I don't know. That's just kind of something I like. But I mean, when you're hitting the 20s like White Kyle is, I certainly don't blame him for just staying up there.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. I'm surprised that Jake might close here, right? Yeah, good close there from Jake. When you got the X on there, you got to get rid of it if you can, especially with how Kyle is pointing the 20s.
Yeah.
Get him out of there. And Kyle I wouldn't say he's struggled with the 18s, but I have not seen. Well, I'm just gonna shut up.
Yeah, right when he does it, we're getting comments. Just call this guy Lids. So I'll call him Lids here and there.
There you go.
But yeah, Lids hasn't gone for the I thought he might go for the 17s there, but I guess he got the 19s open. He goes for the 18s, looking to point here. Big triple with that first.
He's just showing me up on those 18s now. He's like, you thought I couldn't hit these 18s? Watch this. There's another 5 mark there for Kyle Lydicky or Lids. I'm gonna laugh if like he hates that nickname or something, and David's getting us in trouble with it.
That might be the case. You never know.
It's probably worse than calling him Liddeke. And again, Jake fires back in there. These guys are just going back and forth. I love this. This is the type of stuff that we're going to be excited to see all night long. In this race to 9, all cricket matchup, Division 1, $4,000 to first place, man. I can't say that enough. That's a crazy number.
Yeah, it certainly is. I mean, somebody won that $4,000 this weekend in the bonus pool, didn't they? I heard. I think I was reading something into that.
My goodness, what a transition! What a transition! So, let me run through this for you. So this past weekend, PPD TOC hosted our 3-day PPD Nationals event with 750 players registered. Players became eligible for this from playing in PPD leagues and daily remote tournaments or DRTs. Leagues are starting daily. Get involved by going to dartstoc.com. So DARTS.toc.com and checking out our map. The map will show any location with G3 boards within the PPD system. We are always accepting new members, so if you're not seeing anything in your area, have your vendor contact us on our website. From there, you can sign up for leagues on the website. It doesn't take a ridiculous amount of games to get qualified for these types of events like last weekend, where the bonus pool on Saturday paid out some crazy paydays. So for every PPD remote league match or DRT played, players earn points on the current year's all-star rank list. The more points you get, the higher you go on the list. These points benefit players in a couple ways. One of those being the Cricket Singles Challenge, what we're watching right now, buddy. Another benefit is your rank is super, or benefit of your rank is Super Saturday bonus pools for the PPD Nationals doubles event. $31,000 is added to every Super Saturday event and paid to the highest finishing players within each individual bonus pool across all brackets. Ties for bonus pool money is split between all those tied. For example, if I'm in the 10K bonus pool and I get first place in my bracket, I will split 10K with any other player within the 10K bonus pool that also got first place in their bracket. There have been times we have sent the whole bonus pool to one player, and guess what? Saturday was one of those times, man.
Yeah, it was. I mean, like I mentioned, a big $4,000. I think it was to Chris Watson.
Yeah, shout out Chris Watson for getting all 4K of the 401 to 550 All-Star rank positions. So he won all of that on his own. We had some other great payouts in the 10K pool. This is the top 100 All-Star rank positions. Eric West, Jimmy Bell, Deanna Otto, and John Thompson took 2.5K each on Saturday. That's quite
Jeez.
the payday, man.
Can't even do that at a casino half the time.
Right, no, for sure. Um, when are you actually doing that sometime?
Yeah, I mean, when are you actually gonna do that? I guess.
Now I know where all
It's
this
true.
money's coming from the other half of the time. The 6K pool, John Muir, Hunter Van Beek, Madison Van Beek, Cabrin Couch, Paul Otto, Greg Bertling, Austin Steinhauer, and Alvanita DeBose took $750 each. In the 5,000 pool, Travis Wells, Rob Orlikowski, Eliza Barfield, Brenda Kramer, Courtney Klein, Angie Chavez, and Tazia Korb took $715 each. Of course, Chris Watson took all 4K, the big winner of that one. Huge payout for him. In the 3K, Mike LaFlame, Brandon Harrison, Shane Samazel, Cassie Baker took $750 each. The 2K, Randy White, Randall Keys, Brian Odekirk, Daryl Johns, and Sean Yonda took $333 apiece. And then in the 1K, Lucy Chin, Zach Houston, Brent Baker, Brooke Pulowski, and Dawn Scheidschlag took $200 each.
Jeez.
That last name I knew was going to throw me for a loop.
Well,
But,
meantime, we've had just a point battle here as Jake's looking to try to take back the lead as Kyle was able to overtake here, and
Looks like Kyle might end this one here to take a 3-1 lead. If he does, just 2 bowls away. And there it is with 1 dart. A 4.88 average for Kyle Lydicky. Takes a 3-1 lead on Jake Schreiber. I do want to mention the next PPD Nationals tournament will be on January 14th, 15th, and 16th. So get signed up, dartstoc.com right now to make sure you're eligible for that amazing event coming up.
looking forward to that.
Yeah, it's going to be great. Great
Lots
times.
of money to be won. All righty, well, a little bit more about this. It's going to be after 7 legs, we're going to take a quick break.
Yep.
So we'll see if Kyle can possibly get one more, go into the break with the guaranteed lead or not. We'll find out. But something a little bit unique here. If the leg extend, or if Kyle's lead extends 1, Jake automatically is going to get that start.
Yeah, that player advantage. I love that rule. So if it's 4-1, 5-1, 6-1, Jake will continue to go first, even if it becomes 6-2, 6-3. Until he gets it back within 2, Jake will continue to go first. Or if Kyle ends up down by 3 legs or more, same thing. It keeps things a little bit interesting as we go. Although I will say so far, Jake has not really taken